My brother's grades were weird as hell. I'd score 590, he'd get 600. I'd score 600, he'd get 610, every single time exactly 10 points higher than me. But whenever I skipped a practice exam, his grades would tank completely. That's when my suspicion was confirmed. His grades were somehow tied to mine. That's when I got this crazy idea. What if I scored over 740 on the actual college entrance exam? What would happen to him? Before the exam, I studied like crazy every day, while my brother Xiaobia-san just got more and more reckless. Every time teachers or our parents caught him, he'd snap back, "I guarantee I'll still be number one on the exam." And I didn't let him down. Every practice test, I made sure he came out on top. I let him live in that fantasy where he thought he was untouchable, while my own scores kept creeping closer and closer to 741. I went to bed early, got to the test center first thing in the morning. I knew this was my only shot to break free from Xiaobia-san. I was more focused than I'd ever been during that exam. Thank God all those practice problems paid off. Seeing them felt like running into old friends. When I walked out of the exam room, Xiaobia-san was the first one to find me, asking all concerned, "How'd it go?" "Really good. Better than ever." That made him so happy, he went running off to tell our parents the good news. I watched him walk away and couldn't help but smile too. After the exam ended, Xiaobia-san guaranteed he'd be first in the whole school and got our parents to advance him a ton of spending money. Not only did he upgrade all his electronics, he even took his girlfriend on a trip out of state. I wanted to go back home to see Grandma and ask my parents for money to buy a ticket, but they refused. "It's not even a holiday, what are you going for?" Stingy with me, but generous with Xiaobia-san. I finally gave up hope on my parents and went out to work for the money myself. The day the exam results came out was Xiaobia-san's 18th birthday. So everyone could witness his moment of glory, he invited all our relatives and friends to this massive coming-of-age party. At the party, relatives and family friends were all flattering my parents. "Your family's so blessed, both sons are such good students." Sure, that's what they say, but my older son, besides decent grades, he's got zero respect for us. My younger son, though, not only are his grades better, he's way more considerate too. Dad kept praising Xiaobia-san while putting me down, and all the younger people crowded around Xiaobia-san hyping him up. "Dude, you're so smart, I'm definitely getting in for sure. If I scored even 2/3 as good as you, my parents wouldn't be trying to send me abroad. You're living the dream, man. Girlfriend in one hand, acceptance letter from a top school in the other. When do results come out? Check it right now. Let us witness the birth of a state champion." Xiaobia-san held his head up all proud. "Just wait. I heard if you're in the top few in the state, Harvard and Yale start calling early to recruit you." Except the calls weren't for him. They were for me. Right in front of everyone, I answered call after call from college recruiters, listening to them promise me all these rewards. Xiaobia-san's eyes were about to pop out of his head, and his phone never rang once. He tried to play it cool. The best always comes last. Finally, it was time to check scores. Everyone immediately pushed Xiaobia-san to log onto the website. I pulled up the score portal too. Even though I checked my answers and prepared myself, when the moment actually came, I realized my hands were sweating. Dad asked me first what I scored. 741. The whole room gasped. I kept my face calm, but inside I was freaking out. I did it. I actually did it. Dad just gave me the stingy little nod, then turned around to ask Xiaobia-san. When Xiaobia-san checked his score, he had a crowd around him. He stared at the number on his phone, completely in disbelief. 751. His voice was shaking when he said it. Everyone around him froze. Some clueless relative kept praising him. B-san scored 10 points higher than his brother. Haha, way to go B-san.